I know generally at gigs there's not a lot of sympathy, is there? When someone's ill. I was thinking to myself earlier on, see, I had this fucking terrible experience back in about 2015. I booked a ticket. Always one, isn't it? So I booked a ticket to see Brian Ferry from Roxy Music. He was going to do all the Brian Ferry songs, you know. They was going to do all the Roxy Music songs as well. I booked this ticket to see Brian Ferry. There was no tickets to see him in London, so I was going to drive all the way down to Poole in Dorset, which is about 3.5 hours from where I am, and I was going to see Brian Ferry, and I was going to drive all the way home again, and it was going to be fucking brilliant. So I got my Ford Fiesta, I got stuck in the traffic on the M25 as you always fucking do, stuck in the traffic on the M3 as you always fucking do. And I finally got down there, parked my car, cost about 80 quid in the fucking NCP as it always does. Got up to the doors of the venue, they were closed. And on there was a sheet of A4 paper with the words, Brian has the sniffles. So when considering to go in for this gig tonight, I thought back to that time and how fucking disappointed I was. And I thought, could I do that to the people of London? Yeah! At Camden's legendary Dublin Castle. Yeah! And I thought, yeah, I could, but I just can't fucking afford to. So here we are, I'm croaking my way through it. Anyway, this first song is a song. Bands on their first album, they come out with all their good stuff, don't they? Because it's all the real life stuff, all the fucking vibrant real life stuff. It's their greatest hits of life to that date, and then the second album, they've just been on their own for a year and they ain't got any ideas, have they? And this is one of those songs. This is called A Lonely Wank in the Traveller. When I'm finished, I'll fill up the tiny little can and I'll make a cup of tea. And batteries behind this electrical tank on the remote for the TV. Sometimes I do it in front of the mirror just to feel like someone else there. All I see is my boy himself bringing back a me in despair. The pretty girls I've all gone home with all the handsome boys. I just spent 2 weeks in the shoes. This watch, a lonely wank in a travel lodge. 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 Na 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 na. So that is the standard of the singing tonight. If you want your money back, you can fuck off. Not a Celine Dion gig, is it? Now this next song harks back to a very difficult time for the country about 6 years ago, when brother was pitted against brother, when sister was pitted against sister, when a load of fucking racists wanted to vote us out of Europe. It was all about immigration, when it was all about fucking immigration. Everyone's like, oh, we don't want any more immigration, let's stop the immigration. Not me though, I voted for Brexit because I was worried about the minge. And immigration. And this is called That's Why I Voted Brexit.
Union and black old close. That's why I voted Brexit. Don't think me unhinged. That's why I voted Brexit, to save the British minge. That's why I voted Brexit. My message is succinct. Don't let the great British minge become extinct. Don't let the great British minge become extinct. God save that racist minge. Long live our local minge. Nigel help us save the British minge. Send it victorious, airy and glorious. Nigel helped us save the British minge. Did you know and shout the radio on, see the ladies rodeo, cause they have to do their business in the dark. And if after a new kid, did you know a lady was weird, and just got a set of teeth just like a shark. And did you know that in Iraq, a lady's crack emits a bit of discharge like crude oil? And did you know in Bulgaria, ladies' fannies are hairier, and anywhere in the world except Susan Boyle? And when the parties don't go far enough to protect the British muff, the only way to stop it is to vote. We've got to take back control of the UK's structure and whole. I want to know we Merkel's milking on our £5 note. So, that's why I voted Brexit. Don't think me unhinged. That's why I voted Brexit, to save the British minge. That's why I voted Brexit. My message is succinct. Don't let the great British minge become extinct. Don't let the great British minge become extinct. That's why I voted Brexit. I'm gonna put it bluntly. That's why I voted Brexit. Come on, multicultural country. That's why I voted Brexit. Come on, join the hunt. You are not Nigel Farage, cause he's a proper British cunt.
There's something I've noticed.
Gold. Same again.
Because obviously, I used to tour around on my own in a little Ford Fiesta with a little rucksack and puppy in, bless him. He's on the boat. And back in the day when I toured around, there was 3 reasons why men had beards. Pedo, rapist, murderer. The 3 things weren't always mutually exclusive. Sometimes people did a Ted Rogers and 3, 2, 1 had the whole set. But nowadays there's a 4th reason coming into the equation, and it's made things really confusing. I mean, he could be a nonce. I can picture him in the corner against the brick wall with some people going, admit, it's 14 years old. You put breast buds in this message. I could see that, but it might be fashion. This fella here, he could have a dismembered prostitute in the boot of his car.
Peter Sutcliffe.
But then again, he might only have a provisional licence. It could be fashion. This fella here, he could diddle with his nephew. He does diddle with his nephew. He's like, yeah, he's really cute. So this one is a song all about that, but it's more about when you could trust that you couldn't trust bearded men, and it's called Men with Beards.
Yay!
What are they hiding?
She's in the woods, I interviewing kids and make they thank you afterwards. They hang around these parks, wait till after dark, jump out of the bushes and then fuck you for a laugh. Men with beards, what are they concealing? And facial sunscreen smearing out easy feeling. But they hide my dismember corpse up in the ceiling, where I can push a fireman with a beard. Push a fireman with a beard. Still no haystacks, they're all hiding something, and that's an actual fact. Whispering from Harris, Bartlett's his voice so soft, and he heard of a prostitute up in his rock. But these are Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire River, he avoided the use of the razor or clipper. He over the secret, could be anything, and probably part of the paedophile ring. Men with beards, are they obscuring? They all seem so confident and so assuring. But to some waste ground you may all be luring, where you'll flash a fire and with the beard. Flash a fire and with the beard. A recent phenomenon that I find weird is the peculiar anomaly of the fashion beard. In Athens, bearded men are considered normal and cool. They're no longer just curb crawling outside of school. But now I can't tell a rapist from some guy who is hip. Which one is Nick from This Is England and which is Scrooby and Fit? Throwing a pair of sandals and an ethnic hat. And is he a Muslim extremist or a Hoxton twat? Men with beards, their armies secreting, when they invite you into a clandestine meeting and then drug your drink or the food you were eating until you're welcome to find what you fear. You be a rocket fire man with a beard, fucked off by men with beards. Before you ask about Rubber Johnny, he's just got a terrible skin complaint. Very itchy. All over. Right, this next one, talking about terrible skin complaints all over. This was back in the day. Back in the day, when I was a fresh young cunt. I was so fresh. And didn't I have a fresh young arsehole? I remember when my mum went out, I used to get the mirror out of her handbag, I'd squat over it in the bathroom and I'd just admire my fresh young arsehole thinking, that's never going to grow old. I even painted a portrait of it and put it in the loft in the hope it would age. My arsehole would remain young and fresh. But no,
No, unfortunately, hawking it around all those record companies in the 90s didn't do any favours at all. No, I've got a very tired old arsehole these days. Look at my tired old face. That's what my arsehole looks like times 10. It's like Lionel Richie's face is just gradually falling off. His is going to end up under his chin, mine's going to end up on the bottom of my ball bag. So this is a song all about the halcyon days of my arsehole before it got ruined, and this is called Use My Arsehole As It Comes. Until I met this one guy, saying, oh man, he said, oh, I will show you, but you have to understand. I want to utilise your bum somewhere I can put my fingers and my hands, my toes and then my foot, my penis and testes, my tongue and then my head. I'm holding it over carefully, and this is what I said to him. Go on then, just this once, use my arsehole as a gun. Go on then, just this once, use my arsehole as a cunt. Use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole. Started feeling guilty, as if I'd sold my soul. Started feeling itchy around my head. Started to feel remorseful about my underneath. I realised he'd used my bum without using the street. So I went to the doctors because my bum was sore. I needed my bum sorting out because the cunts was due on tour. The doctor took a look at it, he said,
It looks like raw. It appears that you're breaking, but I just can't be sure. I think I'll probe your butt to myself and find to find the cure.
yeah, go on then, just this once, use my arsehole as a cunt. Use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole. Go on then, just this once, use my arsehole as a cunt. Use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole. Come on, penetrate me, make me feel like Stephen lately, but not lately, don't push. Get into me, or you end up with my shit around your brain. Go on then, just this once, use my arsehole as a cunt. Use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole. Go on then, just this once, use my arsehole as a cunt. Use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole, use my arsehole. Thank you. Moving on from a song about someone's arsehole, mine, to a song about what was formerly the poshest minge in Britain. It's not anymore because sadly we lost the Queen this year. But as a mark of respect, we have carried on playing the song. Because I think that is what she would have wanted. And this is called The Queen's Come. To
neat as neat can be. The Queen's Cup. The Queen's Cup. It's the fastest engine Britain, I say that without a doubt. The Queen's Cup. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. You'd have to suck the heck out of it if you'd go to rig it out. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. 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 Give me a drink from the blurry cup. There's two little ones to pick me up. A roll box my street, the jewel in the crown. It's got a crest with a line and a unicorn on. The green, blue, what's you again? It's got great tuneless this map and a preserving order on her neck. There's a pair of beefeaters standing guard at the entrance to her set. You have a cock inserted, so one of the servants supplies. Silk enough to hold a buckland apart while a butler went through the side. Since he retired from unit duty, the Duke of Edinburgh's got blue balls. Blue balls! He plays the only thing around up the Queen's Cup is a dildo made of jewels. The Queen's Cup. The Queen's Cup. It's not the kind of cup where you or I would get to spun. The Queen's Cup. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. It's not the kind of cup that you would see when you are drunk. The Queen's Cup. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. The fastest flanging Britain without a shadow of a doubt. The Queen's Cup. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. I'm a blackjack in necrophilia would want to lick it out. God save it, God save the Queen's Cup. 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 Thanks very much. You're very welcome. Now,
He's come back to that.
you can't kick holes in my face.
Right, I'm not. I just grabbed someone else in the leg.
Now this next one, this was another one of them songs I was on about, you know, after bands had done their first album and got rid of all their worthwhile songs that we can all relate to. They do an album of songs on tour, and this was another one that I did on my album of songs on tour. And this was a particularly harrowing thing that used to happen on tour on a fairly regular basis. You'd go in the toilets of a venue, some dirty bastard wedged a pint pot round the U-bend, shit on it, wiped his arse, realised he hadn't finished, done a bit more, wiped his arse again, flashed it, what you got? Bangers and mash. Problem at all. I'll just relieve myself in the cubicle. Luckily there was no one in there doing the shot, but when I opened the door I saw a terrible sight. For fuck's sake, I only wanted a slash, but the bloke before me left bangers and mash. Bangers and mash, bangers and mash. The bloke before me left bangers and mash. She couldn't toss it away, but it didn't today. Thought I'd let someone else find me bangers and mash. To pick it from my mind, but I was unable. I want a toilet paper and a freshly made label. Help me out. with water to and a paper of both. There's a knock on the door, nothing in a flash. The next bloke's gonna think it's me, because the bangers and mash. Honestly, mate, I'll give you my word. That wasn't my bog roll, that wasn't my turn. Bangers and mash, bangers and mash. The bloke before me left bangers and mash. She could have flushed it away, but it didn't today. Before I let someone else enjoy me. Bangers and mash, bangers and mash, bangers and mash. The bloke before me left bangers and mash. She could have flushed it away, but it didn't today. And now the next one is that I left the bangers and mash.
So this next one we're going to do for you, the Queen, God rest her soul, has bequeathed us with. Queen has bequeathed us with her offspring, which is one daughter and 3 sons. Now, her youngest son, Prince Edward, I don't know whether you know, but Prince Edward. He's not a nonce. He can't be a nonce because he's not got a cock. I mean, he can do it with his digits, but he's got no urge to because he ain't got any plums. So, got nothing. He's like an action man. And that's why I used to get on with Michael Ball, because Michael Ball had his whole 3-card trick ripped off in some kind of like parachute accident. Just completely ripped off. He just floated away on the parachute while he plummeted to earth. The blood spurting out. So, that's Prince Edward. Prince Charles, now King Charles, now a terrible fate has befallen Prince Charles. Now, you know he gets so angry with like pens and ashtrays and stuff. He gets so fucking angry, right? And when you get that angry, like you get high blood pressure. But with him, it's all manifested itself in his fingers. And got these big fingers, big fuck off fingers, like big pack of Richmond sausages. And the worst thing is, because he's the king, he still insists on cramming them into Camilla's dusty old sausage wallet every night. Get in there! I can't get it open. This is like trying to jimmy open the damn door. Next time you see them fingers, give them a sniff. They smell of old books. Now this, that only leaves the Queen's middle son, and he's not really the best of a bad bunch of middle son. Oh no. Now, for me personally, when I think of the Queen's middle son, 2 words spring to mind. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can telepathically, if I can just have a bit of, if I can have a bit of quiet, I'm going to try and, no listen, don't spoil it for the people that don't know, because I'm going to try and telepathically project it out to the crowd here tonight in Camden's legendary Dublin Castle. I'm going to project it out now. I'm going to say Prince Andrew, and I want you to just say the first 2 words, the first two words that spring into your mind, alright, ready? Prince Andrew. Fairly unanimous. I didn't realise I had those telepathic powers. Let's give it a go just to check it weren't a fluke. Prince Andrew. They have got it, but I like it so much I'm going to do it again. Prince Andrew. 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 It's called Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. $1 million quick to a girl he never met. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. Oh, you know he's true. The Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. Oh, you know he's true. The Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. Picture Prissy Woking. Mate, you can't be joking. Picture Prissy Woking.
torpedo criminal traffic in the plane and not to talk. Cause he's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true, the Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true, the Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a nonce, he's a nonce. Prince and he's a nonce, he's a nonce, he's a nonce. Prince and he's a nonce, he's a nonce, he's a nonce. Prince and he's a nonce, he's a nonce, he's a nonce. Prince and he's a nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true, the Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true, the Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true, the Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. He's a sweaty nonce. You know it's true, the Prince Andrew is a sweaty nonce. Thanks very much.
Let's see what happens.
I get it ugly. Yeah, no, I know.
Did you enjoy Petrol Bastard? Lovely pair of lads they are. Lovely pair of lads.
Get your lads out.
Lovely, and they've got a lovely pair of nads. Ben came loose with his hot pants one night and he has got a lovely pair of nads. They look much like Ian, they're large, but they're gentle giants. Hair on them's quite bushy, but it's very soft. Now this next one is a song that takes me back to my late teens, early 20s, in the mid-90s when we'd go to house parties and there'd be a party where someone's mum and dad weren't there. So you could fully demolish their house. And this is a song all about that, and this is called Paul Stevenson's Party. Oh yeah, I'll start it. I was like, come on then, fuck's sake. The most raucous party ever wasn't after a premiere. It wasn't after the Oscars or BAFTAs, and there was no one famous there. It happened in 1994 in a Stifford Clays cul-de-sac. I turned up there at 8:30 and the place was fucking packed. Now there was no Facebook in those days, no Bebo or MySpace. Fuck knows how 200 people ended up in the same place. Two blokes are fighting out the front. It was actually quite frightening. So I'd just go in and make a start on 3 litres of white lightning. Paul Stevenson's party, Paul Stevenson's bash. He's now got fucking trashed by 200 people on the lash. Paul Stevenson's party, Paul Stevenson's do. It was the greatest party I ever went to. Someone's replacing the light bulb with a pack of Billy Goons. His bloke's got his lovely man, and he's waxing off his fuse. The kitchen seems to have been retold with butter, shake and crackers. Flunky's using the Scottish spoon to make another few little knackers. Someone picked a box of Kellogg's chocolates on the floor. Someone else got a screwdriver and he's taking off the door. There's a bloke caressing round the kitchen with all the tomato sauce. This girl has just stuck 6 bucks off and he's buying every box. Paul Stevenson's party, Paul Stevenson's bash. This house got fucking trashed by 200 people on the lash. Paul Stevenson's party, Paul Stevenson's food. It was the greatest party I ever went to. Some bloke's making pizzas with his mum and FCDs. So now they're down the squeeze, the topping ham and cheese. Reaching through his mattress out the window onto the lawn. Down in his old man's bedroom, going through the stash of wine. Some bloke fingering a sleeping girl up on the pile of coats. Someone filled the fish tank up with a box of Quaker oats. There's one kid smashing all the rats with his French golf umbrella. Someone's now right on the front room wall, wants hopefully Nutella. Paul Stevenson's party, Paul Stevenson's back. Someone stood on his ship and pulled his pants down and had a slap. Paul Stevenson's party, Paul Stevenson's doom. It was the greatest party I ever went to. Does anyone see Paul? There he is on the sofa. He's passed down, someone shaved one of his eyebrows off. Now Ryan Pino, that was on his forehead. He's permanent marker. His parents will wish they hadn't stayed out for the night. When they find the telephone handset glued on with arrow dice. There's blood where some girl got broken up on his parents' bed. This geezer's strolling round with his sister's panties on his head. Two young kids grabbing off the lot of his old man string snapped it. I didn't see you did that in the thing, but it looks like human shit. The thought that's overflowing was someone laid a massive long. This girl pulled on a rubber stamp and he's waiting up his dog. Paul Stevenson party, Paul Stevenson flash. Smoke stood on his bedroom, pulled his pants down to have a slash. Paul Stevenson party, Paul Stevenson do. It was the greatest party I ever went to. Paul Stevenson party, Paul Stevenson flash. Someone who placed a photo of his like now with a hit hair and trash. Paul Stevenson party, Paul Stevenson do. It was the greatest party I ever went to.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Now, as you get older, like me, sort of into your mid-30s, you start to reflect back on things a bit. And I reflected back that one of the things I would have done were I go into a party like Paul Stevenson's party is I'd have done the 3-point checklist that you always used to do when you were going out. Keys, just get back in so you ain't got to wake your mum up when you're pissed out your head. Money, just make sure you can buy a big bottle of cider. And have I wash me cock in case I get lucky. And this song is all about the third one in that list. It's called Gentleman's Wash.
Too late on the day, unfortunately I got home very late. I didn't have time for a bottle shower, there's only one thing that could save us. It's just on the shower, but it's only the sink. The only thing that gets washed is shiny. If there's a possible fillet show, you have to make sure that your dog doesn't smell like quavers. A gentleman's wash. If you think they got the chance to put on better not. Or make it skin, wash the world they bring in. And that's a little gentleman's wash. Splish, splosh, gentleman's wash. Splish, splosh, gentleman's wash. The other weekend, I was out on the piss. When this girl who was making home and gave me a kiss, she said, I'm perfect knob, cause you've got the gowns. Just like blues and the Shilton. I got straight to story and I thought it quite rusty. So I ran through the box of coffee out in the sink. I thought if I'm getting that shot, it's under medicine. Sure that he knows doesn't smell like Shilton. Shilton. Be a fucking gentleman with a little gentleman's wash. Now, this next one we're going to do should come with a health warning. Because on the surface of things, on the surface of things right now, it might look like something very sexy is about to happen. You can't have it.
How about having one of these Christmas cards?
A little spunky cock on the back.
This is art. This is art.
I saw you in New Cross, darling.
Better be fucking good though.
Who's here this saw him at New Cross?
Big Banana, Two Cunt, You Cunt, and the Cunts. Merry Christmas, all the best. Joshua Mallinson. The Twat on YouTube and Facebook. And Thomas Bowler, Facebook tosser. Tom Bowler, his name is Tom Bowler.
Yeah, it's actually his name. No, that's not a joke. Thomas Bowler, where are you? Put your hand up.
Where is he?
Is it Tom Bowler?
Him.
Meat raffle.
Masturbator.
Meat raffle.
No joke.
I've got to sing him happy birthday, haven't we?
No, just call him a
Happy birthday, Tom, you cunt. He don't want the happy birthday song.
Can I touch it?
Just a little touch. Don't. That was rubbish.
My job's done now. Let these guys carry on. For fuck's sake.
I mean, he's left it clean. So, how did I end up here?
You're here now.
We wanted to write pop songs. I could have been in East 17 and missed the bus. This on the surface looks like, I mean now it looks like it's going to be a very sexy song, but it's not. It's not a sexy song. I don't want you to build up like I can see a few of the ladies. She's a little bit moist. Her, frothing like a beach at Walton on the Nose. There's a lot of moisture here up the front. Trust me, that's probably what all this sweat is. It's actually fanny butter. Right. So, it's not a sexy song though, so you've got moist in error. It's an erroneous moisture, because this is not a sexy song, it's a harrowing one. And this is called Wanking Over a Pornographic Polaroid. Wait, I have an ex-girlfriend who died. The mixed emotions in my box. You felt a little hard, you felt a little soft. The next thing that I know, I'm feeling sexy up the lot. So I keep my floor, I put back on that floor. I have a little wet, and I have a little cry. I'm waiting over at the traffic. Over the way of the next girlfriend goodbye. Miss a Rubber Johnny.
Tell me a bit more about Moro. How did you get over it?
Alright, Rubber Johnny, I'll give it a go. The book was very loose, she was completely in the nude. She's pulling me apart and she's doing something rude. She's got a hairy front, I miss her very much. So I'll take out my chat and I'll have a little touch. I'm blanking over my pornographic Polaroid of the next girlfriend who died. It's what she would have wanted. I'm feeling mixed emotions in my mind and in my knob. Thanks very much. That was the 7.5 inch remix. Now, bear with me. It's a big old beast to strap away, that is.
King Don.
Now this next song is all about an incident which involves some confusion between a very clean-cut, kid-friendly pop star and H from Steps. I mean, he was very kid-friendly, a bit too friendly. That's what got him in bother. So this one is called The Wrong Ian Watkins. Was that the call? Now we all know what Ian Watkins did. He sent my mate Paul in a rage. See, he just had a baby himself, so he went on his Facebook page. He left a message saying you were sick and twisted and I hope you die. But when I saw it on there, I commented no. And here's the reason why. He said, you
Wait for it.
got the wrong Ian Watkins, mate. Is that what's made me smile? You've just got the bloke from Steps, a twisted paedophile. He shares a number, was it about the similarities there? He never fucked a baby, just largely piece of fame and care. Now my mate Paul was so embarrassed, he went online to apologise. Whenever I put my hand on him, he messes the chords up. Have you noticed that? He's that aroused, he's got confused. Now my mate Paul was so embarrassed, he went online to apologise. But when I saw what he had put, I couldn't believe my eyes. Now he got mixed up again. So I said, you got the wrong Ian Watkins, mate. Is that what's made me smile? You just said you're sorry to a twisted paedophile. You've got the wrong Ian Watkins, mate. That must be hard to take. You just apologised to H's kid fiddling namesake. Then I thought to myself, what if the old Bill got confused? Just like my mate Paul are two pop stars that share a name. Maybe I should give them a call and say, you forgot the Megalows. Got the wrong Watkins here. Have you considered maybe what if it was H from Steps and trying to write that baby? And then say, we've got the right Ian Watkins, mate. Your song is a disgrace. See, H has never taken meth or pissed on a school girl's face. As far as we go. Thank you very much. Now I know what you're thinking at this point. You want to song about someone who's nicer than Ian Watkins, but not at a cunt's gig. You're at the wrong fucking gig here if you want an arm around the shoulder. We're going to do a song now about someone who's much worse than Ian Watkins, and this is called Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. Boris Johnson is a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. He's a fucking cunt. wrote that song, I didn't think it was a political statement. I just wondered if anyone else had noticed. So, wanting to move with the times a little bit. This next song is a song about a sort of former, sort of still Conservative MP who he did something really bad. He sent COVID into the care homes. And then he did something really bad. Slogged his secretary while Will couldn't see her nans. Who were dying in the care homes of COVID anyway. But don't worry, because he came out and he went into the jungle and he ate a kangaroo cock. And all the fucking idiots are forgiving him now. But what they haven't realised is, what they've neglected to realise is that Matt Hancock is still a fucking cunt. Just got to keep saying it and don't let him fucking get away with it. Don't let him become a showbiz cunt.
Yes.
Bear with me now. I'm absolutely fucking fucked. He wasn't blowing out his arse by now, fucking hell. Sorry, chimes. So, this next song we're going to do for you is very much in the realm of questioned knowledge. Because a lot of people say that it's an actual fact that on Christmas Day in the year 0, a little bearded baby shot out of Mary's sausage wallet. And no one had ever jizzed up there before. She definitely hadn't had a shifty one behind her husband's back and just made up a story. She definitely never had it off, and this little bearded baby just shot out and it turned out to be the King of God. But unfortunately, the King of God, the King of all the gods, all God King, Burger King. So, what it would have been nicer to do at this time of year is to do a nice cosy song of the Christmas variety. What we have, no, unfortunately we haven't got that. Sorry about that. Jesus is going out the house. So, unfortunately, what we've got is an unseasonal song about the events in the lead up to Easter. About 30 years later from the nice bit, when one day his friends came back home and found him hanging in his wardrobe, a load of mucky magazines there.
Strangle Wank.
And on his death certificate it did say autoerotic asphyxiation. But his friends, they were a decent bunch of blokes, so they covered it all up for his mum to make her feel better. And this is called Jesus Died of a Strangle Wank. I'm on the side of the bar on the laptop and watch the steps up from behind. But I'm in there for a nosy man with a shirt stuck in the hole. And I what looks like a load of old riders that don't get a virus, so
It was an undiscovered gospel, the gospel of Sanchez. Whoa! It laid there in 50,000 years, sitting like a Jesus in their boat. But that didn't die on the cross, and it wasn't crucified. Oh! It made it up to save his cross. He didn't know how he really died. His 12 mates came back home to find him hanging there in the Holy Land, with a crescent of monkey magazines and his Roger in his hand. You see, Jesus died of a strangleways, strangleways. Jesus died of a strangleways, and so did Michael Hutchins. Jesus died of a strangleways, strangleways. Jesus died of a strangleways, and so did Michael Hutchins, and so did David Kennedy, and so did Bernard Crimmins. Thanks very much. Two of them were factually accurate, one was made up. So, sadly we've come to the time of the night where we play the last song of the set. But luckily in a lot of ways, we can't get back to the backstage room, so we'll have to just stay here and do the encore whether you fucking want it or not. So we'll play this last song, then we'll just have like a 5-second break just so I can get my breath back. So just probably lean here. You can also have a little chat, and then we'll play the encore for you if you want it. Big charade anyway, all that going off the stage and coming back. They've got it on the set list. So, I like to put a line under and just put them all on the same line just to make it look like we might do. We might do. We will. We totally will, even if there's only one person left. Right, so this final one of the set before the other ones. It's a song about, you know, like as you get older you do find yourself looking back when times were rosier, but no, a bit like Nigel Farage does, look back when times were rosier. And well, it's not always true, is it, your memories? But you can convince lots of thickos that there was like, exactly like that. But this is actually true, this one, and this is something I hark back to when I'm feeling nostalgic, because nowadays nobody spunks up a cunt anymore. Time you. On drums, we have Fuck Sticks. Yes. On bass, we have his Siamese twin. They were joined at birth. Rubber Johnny's cock was joined to Fuck Sticks' arsehole. It was a complicated procedure, it took 24 hours, but they both came out of it really well. Unfortunately, they amputated it at the base, so he's still got what looks like the end of a balloon sticking out of his bumhole. And Rubber Johnny's got the full Prince Edward. Long guitar is the bane of my life. The man whose concentration span is so small, if you go like this on him, he messes things up. It's Castle. See that face he pulled? He bought a wah-wah pedal in the rehearsals the other week and he pulled that exact fucking face. It was the worst night of my life. It's so old-fashioned, it's so passé. No one ejaculates in that way. It's so old-fashioned, it's so passé. Now, nobody ejaculates in that way because nobody's supposed to stop what they used to do anymore. Nobody's supposed to stop what they used to do anymore. Nobody's supposed to stop what they used to do. In the good old days, nobody's supposed to stop what they used to do. On VE Day, nobody's supposed to up a cunt. Nobody's supposed to up a cunt. Really, vaginas are a bit of a bore. Cause nobody's supposed to up a cunt anymore. If you want society is on a mission to make obsolete this age-old tradition, I guess one lesson that can't be denied. At least 2 days pregnancies on the side. Cause nobody's supposed to up a cunt anymore. Nobody's supposed to up a cunt anymore. And they don't really get anything I don't galore. But nobody's supposed to up a cunt anymore. How come nobody's supposed to up a cunt anymore? Thanks very much. Now just imagine we've gone off, you've all clapped, half a dozen of you shouted more when we've heard the...
Good.
We haven't got to go through the whole charade, it's fine, honestly. Because what would happen, we'd have got just outside the door, one person would have shouted more, we'd have sprinted back to the stage before you all went. So, what we're going to do for you, for this encore, now, to have a little bit of... Now, listen, you'll get your nonce on, don't worry, you'll get your nonce on before the night's out. Do you know what, that's the weird thing, out of all the things I wrote, the hundreds of songs I wrote, why was it the one about raping a paperboy that everyone always said? What is it that you're not getting catered for on ITV? And listen, we'll do that, but we're going to make you wait for it so you don't all go home straight after. Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do next now. I don't know if you know, at midnight tonight, our new single is released. And I've got to say,
we've never had such a hotly anticipated slice. Makes it sound like a fanny, doesn't it? It's called Fuck the Tories. And I mean, call me naive, but the last 2 years we did a song called Boris Johnson's a fucking cunt. Then we did a song called Boris Johnson's still a fucking cunt because he was still there. And then he went, and I naively thought that it might get a little bit better. But the thing is, it didn't even get worse, it just stayed exactly the same because he was still fucking there. He went and then he was still there and they left him in charge. And then when he finally did go, they let some fucking idiot take over who crashed the economy, fucked everyone's fucking mortgages. And now we've got some rat-faced cunt that no one fucking voted for. And things are still fucked, and he still wants to take the money out of the posh areas and out of the poor areas and put them into the fucking posh areas. We've never had it so shit, and so I figure if ever you're going to do a song called Fuck the Tories, now's the time to fucking do it. And if you look at the history of protest songs, around once every 45 years, one gets in the charts. So bear in mind this might be the only chance we have in our fucking life. I mean, I know in my lifetime, this is probably the last chance I'm going to have a Christmas #1. So, if you find it within your art, please visit our dedicated website, theconservatives.info, tomorrow, and you'll find all the links to stream and download it. And lots of people are going to be streaming it 24/7 because we're competing with all the big fucking cunts with all the big fucking PR budgets, and that sausage roll munching cunt and his fucking wide mouth frog of a wife. And I'm all about fucking them off just as much as I am fucking ruining Rishi Sunak's Christmas. So please go and download. There's 12 versions of Fuck the Tories, one for every year the government are fucking us. And I've made them available as cheaply as possible at 59p each. So please go and fill your fucking Christmas stocking. Thank you. And this is the song. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Cause we've had enough of them fucking us. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Cause we've had enough of them fucking us. They fucked up the economy, they fucked the NHS. They fucked up the environment, we're in a fucking mess. They fucked up public services, they fucked us through and through. It's time to stand up for ourselves and say, fuck you! Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Cause we've had enough of them fucking us. They only help the richest, their cronies on the press. We pay no tax on every but we get a whole lot less. They persecute the poorest, the workers are on strike. What was unelected government and what the fuck they like. So, fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Cause we've had enough of them fucking us. You might say you don't vote Labour, or you wouldn't vote Leave then. But the time has come for anyone that isn't fucking them. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. 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 Cause we've had enough of them fucking us. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Fuck the Tories, fuck the Tories. Cause we've had enough, we've had enough, we've all had enough of them fucking us. Now one of my
more cheerful note.
Take it.
When I was a little boy, my granddad used to pick me up and he'd put me on his knee and he'd say to me, "Cunt," he said, "I've got a word for you to use in your life when something goes wrong." And he said, "Cunt, there'll be a lot of things go wrong in your life. And for those occasions, this word is the perfect word to use." Now I wonder if any of you know what this word is. Let's have a say.
Fuck stick!
You're right, you're right. There's a few of you know, and the word is fuck sticks. So I just want a little practice. I want a little practice. I'm going to give you a bit of fuck sticks and give me a bit of fuck sticks back, alright? Fuck sticks! Fuck sticks! Mediocre. Now, I've got to say, it was a lot better in South London last year. Fucking shoot it. Don't shoot the messenger. Have a little look inside yourselves. Right, let's give it another go. Let's give it another go. Fuck sticks! I knew you could do it. Was it just hot Dublin Castle fatigue? Right, let's have another go just to check it weren't a fluke. Fuck sticks! Fuck sticks! Perfect. Now listen. You lot tonight, I've had something nagging away at me. You lot tonight are in a bond of trust. Stop filming, just going to put it down. You're in a bond of trust. Graffiti my nan's fence. So this is another phrase to use when something worse goes wrong than a fuck sticks moment. And this phrase my granddad taught me was the phrase, "Mother's cunt." Right. So if I give you a bit of fuck sticks, can you give me a bit of mother's cunt back, alright? Let's give it a go. Fuck sticks.
Mother's cunt!
Fuck sticks.
Mother's cunt!
Fuck sticks.
Mother's cunt!
One more just to check. Fuck sticks.
Mother's cunt!
Perfect. Now those two phrases, the fuck sticks and the mother's cunt, use them at the opportune moments in this next song, alright? Which is coincidentally called Fuck Sticks. To introduce this world to you, I'm putting in the song. So every time this word gets used, this memory is gone. I'm back to the world, so you can sing along. Fuck it! And we'll touch the very mind. Fuck it! We've got some strength for us, feeling that fine. Fuck it! The Germans know the Chelsea in the front. Fuck it! It's down the line, all this red corner. Fuck it! We have gone and seen that beam all alone. Fuck it! We let that focus corner we go. Fuck it! The first factory for moving in the street. Fuck it! An old bright as Mindy could have been his mate. Fuck sticks, mother's cunt. Fuck sticks! I'll start with a hit. I'll suddenly change words. Get back with my piss. So when someone annoys me, I'll think I might hit. I'll think I'm only race the dog something really rip. Bust it! I'm this open golden by the side. Bust it! I lost my honours on and then I died. Bust it! The teacher told me that I was no good. Tiny butter. Bust it! And rightfully this didn't want to hire us. Bust it! Only hope is you coronavirus. Fuck sticks, mother's cunt, mother's cunt, mother's cunt. Fuck sticks, mother's cunt, mother's cunt, mother's cunt. Fuck sticks, mother's cunt, mother's cunt, mother's cunt. Fuck sticks, mother's cunt, mother's cunt. Fuck sticks. Pushing and always destroyed my garden fence. Fuck it! How to offer any recompense to come? Fuck it! When Great Britain is in lockdown or worse. Fuck it! And your mother gives a post from Britain's first. Fuck it! You feel the country's heading something sinister. Fuck it! And somehow Rishi Sunak is Prime Minister. Fuck it! And the words comes up, you better what to say. If you say fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, it makes everything okay. Fuck Thanks very much.
Pride and Basildon!
Now, obviously, the people that don't like us online, when we try and make the serious point about how fucking rotten the bunch of cunts in charge of this country are, say, yeah, but you wrote a song about raping a paperboy.
Oh yeah! You do that one?
You nonce. And I'm like, he was 16!
And the garbage shed tree! It's only statutory!
So this is a song. Oh, I mean, obviously, no one's fucking perfect. We're not fucking perfect. But, you know, what else is there around? You know what I mean? Like, Keir Starmer is not perfect. He's a fucking cardboard cutout. But he's better than the cunts in charge, so we've just got to fucking... It's just anything but them. I know he's not far, you know, he's not got any fucking personality, is he? He's like a fucking soggy cornflake. You know, he's atrocious. But he's not as bad as them, so we've just got to fucking go for something a little bit better. But there's 2 years till we can fucking get them out, so do something this Christmas, and we'll leave you with... When I say do something this Christmas, I'm not encouraging you to rape your paperboy. It's really cold. It's really cold in your shed at the moment. You don't want to keep anyone in there. It's his paperboy. But now I'm older and more confident. I'm going to turn back the clock. I'm tricking my paper boy into my shed, introducing it to some soft pornography. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Paperboy, paperboy. I never thought that I was a paperboy. Please come along now, singing a song about raping a paperboy. Paperboy, paperboy. I never thought that I was a paperboy. Please come along now, singing a song about raping a paperboy. The local news on a Thursday afternoon. I hear him whistling down the path and punching the cheerful soon. His family will be on the tube and you putting out a cheerful blue. But he's instead distracting my set, trying to wait here for me. Dressed in a new school uniform. 1, 2, you gotta sing along now. Paperboy, paperboy. I never thought that I was a paperboy. He's come along now singing a song about raping a paperboy. Everybody now, paperboy, paperboy. I never thought that I was a paperboy. He's come along now singing a song about raping a paperboy. Paperboy, that's as twisted as you could get. I've restricted myself to having a way watching him from behind my neck. I know some folks will hear this song and try and give me a fire. But last week he turned 16, so in the ring that's alright. 1, 2, at least I'm not a pedo. Paperboy, paperboy. Never thought that I was a paperboy. So he's come along now singing a song about raping a paperboy. One last time now, paperboy, paperboy. Of course I'm never really paperboy. I know he's wrong, I'm just singing a song about raping and raping. Things are so slavery, raping a paperboy. Thank you very much. Have a good Christmas, everyone. Thank you, Tony, for putting us on. Thank you, Petrol Bastard. And thank you all you cunts.